Greetings. My name is Philip Cray. I'm a temporal agent working to preserve this timeline. You've been identified as a capable and savvy officer, just the sort of person we need for a sensitive mission. Due to the nature of this mission, I'd rather not discuss it over a subspace transmission. Would you mind speaking with me in person at Earth Space Dock? I'll be waiting for you just outside Admiral Quinn's office.
Citizens of the Federation and her allies, it is my honor to introduce the official Starfleet Ships of the Line Museum. This undertaking, made possible by the help of so many of you, is to educate the galaxy at large about the history of some of the greatest ships to serve in Starfleet, and allow you to look at full-sized replicas of the ships, lovingly recreated and restored. Please, take your time and peruse this look back at our history. I know that I, myself, have already spent several days staring in wonder at these pieces of the past, preserved and revived for this day. After one standard Earth Day, the exhibit will move to several museums and galleries around the galaxy. But it will be visible once a year above Earth Space Dock and Deep Space Nine on this most important date.
Alright, chat, we are going to visit all those little ships. See them with the arrows up there? Those are all the museum ships. So we're going to start over on the left, because that's going to have the smallest ships, and then we're going to go to the right with the best ships. So here we go. Keep in mind, while back near Earth Space Dock, we are restricted from going slow. See, full impulse is not allowed within Earth Space Dock. Remember that. Fucking stupid. But it's okay. We have the Cheerio, or Crucio, I'm not sure how to say that one. The Stargazer, the Enterprise, a lot of Enterprises. But we're about to turn for them. They all have a little history to tell you, so we're going to visit them as other ships are.
Oh, senior officers are overrated. They're always like stressed out and just yelling about directives. It is better down here where the real action is.
Well, the Stargazer was my first command. Not this Stargazer, of course. But being here, it feels like my life has come full circle.
Okay, guys, so this doesn't take forever. I'm going to give about 45 to a minute for the big golden paragraph. Then I will move down for notable crew and other stuff. When we get to the green big paragraph, I will also give 45 to a minute. If you need longer, please just pause the video. I am trying to make this video shorter, if possible, while giving you all the information at the same time. Sorry, I had to pee. All right, let's go to the next chapter. All right, chat, we're going to skip this shit because this should be at the end of the line, not currently at the beginning. Because the next Enterprise is Kirk's Enterprise. That's Picard's Enterprise, like a second Enterprise he flies. So we're going to come back to that.
Wherever our mission takes us, we'll try to have a little fun along the way, too, huh? Make a little noise. Ruffle a few feathers.
The only way to defeat fear is to tell it no. No. We will not take shortcuts on the path to righteousness. No. We will not break the rules that protect us from our basest instincts. No. We will not allow desperation to destroy moral authority.
Okay, sorry, chat. I did not mean to leave this. I have a muscle on my left side that is causing massive pain, and it just put me in like a massive pain. So I'm sorry. I am trying to get through this as quickly as possible, but I am also having some medical issues. That's why I haven't been streaming lately. So I am sorry that things are not going well. Um, let's get this done as soon as possible. Hopefully, the pain will subside and I can continue. Ooh.
We'll find a way through this. But I won't leave anyone behind. Not if I can help it. I can't try to save humanity without holding on to what makes me human.
Your father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes.
He saved 800 lives, including your mother's. And yours.
I dare you to do better.
All right, chat, we're going to skip another Enterprise because this is also Star Trek or Picard's Enterprise. I'm so lost on why they have them out of order. Because they should have all the Enterprises. It should be Discovery Board. They must have recalibrated the order because last year it was all the like Discovery, Chiro, all those at the beginning. Then it started with the Enterprises and they were all in order. This year they've kind of put them out of order. So we're going to have to kind of skate around. I'm trying to get this stuff in order. Now, keep in mind, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, the show, Deep Space Nine, the show, and Star Trek, The Next Generation were all filmed and take place in the same time era. So they are kind of together. So we're going to work on that. See, we have an Enterprise, and then we have to go backwards to get to the other one. So just bear with us. We'll get this done.
In a region where shifting allegiances are commonplace, we have to have something stable to rely on. And we do. The principles and ideals of the Federation.
We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's make sure that history never forgets the name. Enterprise.
Space, the final frontier.
Okay, chat. While you're reading this, I think what they did is they put them in order of the TV shows that came out this year or something. Because they're all out of whack from normal.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600.
Thank you for coming. We've been contacted by Daniels, one of our agents from the 31st century. It's his job to monitor the timeline for problems and to restore order in the case of any temporal disruptions. There's been an incursion in the 23rd century, and Daniels would like your help in dealing with it. If you're willing to meet with him, he can explain the situation in more detail.
Thank you for coming. My name is Daniels. In case you're wondering, this is a temporal observatory. From here, I can monitor the time stream against any incursions. We've become aware of several temporal incidents led by rogue Nakul agents. They've been using a new form of time travel that we can't detect. We were unaware of their activities until we started noticing changes in the time stream. The latest of these changes happened in the 23rd century at the Galorndon core system. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine. If that's the case, we need to stop them, at all costs. I know I can count on you to go back in time with me and preserve the timeline. We've detected significant temporal activity in the Galorndon core system, circa the 23rd century. I'm going to investigate it, and I'd like you to join me. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine. If so, we need to stop them at all costs. I'll provide your ship with holographic camouflage. It's best if the Romulans of that time don't see a vessel from the future. Stay safe out there.
Citizens of
Thank you. I've also transmitted files that will establish your cover identity as Tal Shiar security operatives. You'll need to put this data into their local network before entering the research facility, however. There's a comms satellite nearby that you can use to accomplish this.
Tal Shiar vessel. Cease all sensor scans of the device immediately. You do not have the proper clearance.
IRW Moreri. This is Galorndon Station Command. Please transmit your security credentials. Data received, Moreri. Welcome to Galorndon Core. Sending you transporter coordinates now. I've taken the liberty of informing Commander Chulak. I'm sure the Director will want to greet you personally.
Doomsday machines seek and destroy planetary bodies, consuming what remains as fuel. And yet, there's one in orbit just sitting there, peacefully. It looks like reports of the Nakul gaining the ability to control the machines are accurate. We need to find out how, and fast. Your holographic disguises should conceal you while you search the facility. Good hunting.
This area is restricted. You need to leave. Now. My orders are clear, Romulan. No one is to pass this point until the meeting is concluded. No one, not even Chulak himself.
Subcommander, it is my duty to inform you that this area is restricted. Sir. Yes, Subcommander. At once. Forgive my rudeness. Access granted. Let me get the door for you. Subcommander, I've been instructed to grant you access to this facility. Of course, Sub-Commander. My family is a friend to the Tal Shiar and loyal to the Empire. Access for you and your team is granted.
The Senate has dispatched an agent from an alien race known as the Nakul. Repugnant creature. But she's of a keen mind and cunning I can appreciate as a Romulan officer. If only her visage wasn't so hideous. She boasts she has a weapon that will turn the tide in favor of Romulus. An old song, to be sure, but she sings it sweetly. Krog's mysterious backer, the so-called Envoy, has made an impression in the right circles of power. We'll see if he can deliver, however. Data on his miracle weapon is due to arrive soon. Those scars, truly hideous. Krog is practically radiant in comparison. My researchers have analyzed the Nakul weapon data. It matches a report we have on an incident in Federation space involving a doomsday machine. If accurate, this weapon destroyed USS Constellation and nearly rid the cosmos of USS Enterprise. It seems Enterprise's thrice-stamped captain exposed a vulnerability in the weapon. I shall have to address this with Krog upon her return. Krog arrives tomorrow, along with her reportedly improved weapon. I believe the Envoy will be making an appearance as well. It seems it's the season for guests. If my agents are to be believed, we'll be getting a visit from the Tal Shiar very soon. I'm already suffering the witless bureaucrat from the Senate. To endure the serpents of the secret police is nearly too much to ask of a true Romulan.